YouTube, Kurt Curtis. Today we're going to be going over the preview for 2023 Panini Select WWE. I know Revolution hasn't come out yet. It's been delayed, but Select will be coming out after Revolution, so we're looking into the future here. But it's cool to see the preview for these cards already. I'm going to show you some examples of cards that are going to be coming out. And yeah, last year, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone, but last year Select was by far the best wrestling product of the whole year. It was just, there's so many parallels, there's so many cool cards, there's case hits. It was just such a great set, and it's going to be hard for them to live up to what they did last year, but I think they might be able to do it. We will see. But the hype, people didn't know what was coming last year. I feel like the hype this year for 2023 is going to be, it's going to be there. I can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to go over the base cards. With Select, you have the 3 different like levels of base cards. You have Concourse, Premier Level, and Ringside. And also Mezzanine, which we'll talk about in a bit. But first up, for Concourse, the most common base card design. Here we have an example of Charlotte Flair. Appears to be the white, numbered out of 99. At least last year, the whites were numbered out of 99. This card looks great. It's a lot different design-wise than it was last year. It looks completely different, which is awesome. It changes things up. I don't know. I'm excited for this. This looks really cool. Next up, we're going to go to the Premier Level, which is a little bit more rarer, but still, you know, it's just base card. Here we have the example of Bianca Belair, and here is the Zebra Prism. Zebras were case hits last year in Hobby. I assume that's going to be the same, but we're going to talk more about that later. This card looks a little more similar to the Premier Level design as last year, but still it's different enough where it looks cool. And next up, the most rare parallel or base card design is the Ringside. Here we have an example of Cody Rhodes. Appears to be the gold parallel, numbered out of 10. It's horizontal. Last year, all the Ringsides were vertical. This is horizontal. Are all of them going to be horizontal? Or is this just the Cody card and they're switching it up? Some will be vertical, some will be horizontal. I'm not sure. If they're all horizontal, that's kind of, I don't know about that. The design looks completely different. It's just like boxy. Last year it had these like waves and stuff. The Ringside cards were so cool looking that people just even wanted the base cards. It was crazy. They were awesome cards. With this preview, I'm not so sure about this. We'll have to see though. Also, last year they had a 4th design, the Mezzanine cards, which were Blaster exclusive, and they were pretty rare in the Blasters. There's no mention of a 4th level. I'm assuming they're going to be doing Blasters again, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be having that 4th level or not. We will see. Last year it was cool that they had that. This checklist is going to be big. I assume last year we had 100 cards in each level, so there's basically 400 if you included the Mezzanine and Hobby. There was just the 3 levels, so 300. Pretty big checklist, which also made the set a lot of fun. Next up, we're going to go to the inserts. This appears to be a new one, and it's called And New. And here is Becky Lynch holding up the belt. So this, I believe, is going to be when someone becomes a new champion, you know, And New World Heavyweight Champion. And then these photos, I assume, are going to be people holding up belts, which is going to make for some really cool images for the cards. So this seems pretty cool. I'm down for this. This was not in last year's set. Also, another insert set we have is Snapshots. And here is an example of Montez Ford. I have to see more of this to make a decision. It's all right, but once again, it's horizontal. Are all of them going to be like that? We'll just have to wait and see. Based on what they give us here, I'm not too excited about the Snapshot insert. And next up, we have the Color Wheel with Seth Rollins, looking goofy as hell with them boots. So last year, we had multiple case hits. We had the Zebras and also the Silver Ringsides, which people sleep on. So we had 2 case hits. Like, this is what made this product a lot of fun, especially like opening cases or case breaks and stuff. Because even if you didn't get cool autos, even if you didn't get low number parallels, you still had the 2 case hits. There was just so much to go after. It wasn't just trying to get autos. It was just so much stuff. You had the ring sides. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun. We had the Zebra and Silver Ringside case hits last year. Color wheels were not in the set last year. This is kind of like the Color Blast, but for Select. Like, Select didn't need this color wheel. Like, it was going to be good enough already. It has so much to offer. The fact that they add this is just even more. I like that they add it. It's just going to take this up a notch, which you know, might make this even top last year. Initially, I would think the color wheel is going to be a case hit, but I don't think so here. I assume the zebra is still going to be the case hit. This is probably just going to be, well, it's mentioned to be an ultra rare card, so it's probably going to be similar to the color blast, which are not even guaranteed one per case. It's just once in a blue moon you find one. I assume that's what these are going to be, which makes an additional chase in this set. Color wheel is the first time it's coming to wrestling. Obviously, it's in other sports and stuff like that, but this is the first time wrestling collectors are seeing it. So that should be a lot of fun. Very cool that they added that. Next, we're going to go to the autos. We're going to have autos, relics, and auto relics, just like we did last year. For the autos, you're going to have autographed relics, legendary signature, ringside action signatures, and signature selections. I believe this is exactly the same lineup as they did last year. First example, we have one of Stone Cold. I assume this is going to be the legendary signatures. Pretty cool card, pretty clean. I like it. This is a red one. I'd like to see more from this, but it's pretty basic, but I'm fine with it. It's just nice and clean, cool photo, Stone Cold. We'll have to see what the others are going to be. Next up, we have Kevin Owens in the ringside action signatures. This appears to be the tie-dye numbered out at 25. At least that's how they did it last year. These are horizontal. They were horizontal last year. Yeah, I like this. Pretty much the same thing, different design a little bit, but pretty cool. And then last up, we have Roman Reigns with the auto relic. These are horizontal. Last year they were vertical, and this is one of the rare cases where I actually prefer the horizontal design. This one looks clean. This looks really nice. This looks better than the ones last year. Last year when they were vertical, they're kind of like, I don't know, crowded, it seemed. This one looks really nice. There is going to be just relics, just like they did last year too, but we don't have any examples of those. But yeah, estimated release date is July 26, 2023. Because Revolution is getting pushed back, this might get pushed back as well, but we'll see. There's going to be 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 12 boxes per case, just like last year. Each box is going to get 2 autos, a relic, 12 prism parallels, and 9 insert/insert parallels. That's what's fun about this product too. Every box you guarantee 2 autos and a relic, so there's basically 3 hits, which is a lot of fun to open these. Yeah, I think the hype is real for this year for Select, and I'm excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are excited for it. Now that people know what Select was last year people didn't know what to expect, but now the bar is set really high, and we'll have to see if Panini would be able to top last year. Even if they don't, like, it's all right. Last year was so good, but looks like they might have a shot at doing it. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time.